Morning, everybody. Dr. Tom here. I hope everybody's doing great on this wonderful, gray and rainy Friday afternoon. I myself am socially isolating, which I'm sure many of you are doing. I've actually taken my practice 100% online, and I get to help as many people as possible help themselves, which is a wonderful thing that I can reach out. And I'm blessed to actually be able to metamorphosize my practice in that way. So it's kind of about thinking out of the box. But as I was sitting here, I was pondering the concept of positive thinking versus optimism versus my concept of rational positivity. And I wanted to share it with you because these are stressful times, and I thought that this would help many people get through these stressful days, and there's going to be some more ahead of us. So I'll talk a little bit first about positive thinking. Positive thinking, I like to say, is a little bit over the top. Positive thinking is basically saying that I'm just going to think positive thoughts and just keep saying it to myself over and over. I'm going to throw it out there and everything's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to be uplifting and we're going to persevere. And that's positive thinking. But the problem with positive thinking is there's no signal. It doesn't send a signal, and it's not necessarily based on fact. I mean, I could say I'm going to win the lotto. I feel lucky today. That's pretty positive. But there's no guarantee that I'm going to win. And when I don't, it's going to set me up for a letdown. I'm going to feel pretty bad if things don't happen the way that I would expect or that I want them to happen. So positive thinking can really set us up for kind of a downfall. But again, it's also denying the truth behind what's going on. When I think positive, I'm not really coming up with a plan or setting up a signal to myself to get to an objective. I'm really denying the seriousness of the situation as well. Now, optimism, as opposed to positive thinking, is a little bit better. We're on the right track. Optimism is kind of gearing up for the future. It's saying that as long as I stay on task and I keep moving ahead, things are going to be okay in the future. I just need to keep going. And that's pretty much optimism. It's the opposite of pessimism. And it does send a better signal than positive thinking, which kind of denies a lot of things. So that is optimism. Now, rational positivity, which is a concept I came up with a few years ago. It's rational thinking combined with positivity and optimism. And what it really says is that as long as I step back and I challenge my negative thinking that's making me feel bad, that's making me feel depressed or anxious or fearful, if I challenge it and I prove it wrong, in other words, if my thinking is things aren't going to work out, I know I'm going to end up getting sick if I'm not careful. We're all going to get sick. And then we're going to be in a lot of peril, a lot of problems are going to occur. What am I going to do? That's negative thinking. And negative thinking only exasperates anxiety and fearfulness and make things worse, and it clouds our thinking. It clouds our concept, and it kind of traps us in this emotional state of emotional disability. So what we want to do is challenge that, step back and say, it's not that bad right now. We're doing okay within our domain. My family's safe. I'm safe. I'm doing everything I need to do. So I have a plan. I'm doing what I need to do. Number one is I am socially isolating. I am not getting near a lot of people. I'm only around those that are in my family that I love and care about, that I kind of have to be around as well. I'm washing my hands, wearing my mask if I go out to get supplies, and wearing gloves. I'm doing what I need to do, social distancing, etc. And I'm also staying occupied and making sure my family is occupied. We're watching movies together. We're reading. The kids are online doing their schoolwork. We're trying to work from home, working online, catching up on projects, gardening outside in our yard. We're going for walks in the forest, all those things to keep ourselves preoccupied, because being preoccupied is really the key to getting through this. That whole saying, idle mind, something like that. But anyway, so we have a plan. We changed our thinking to rational thinking, things that are more factual, things that are making us feel responsible for us feeling better. And we have a plan how to get there, and we're going to follow that plan, which is to stay preoccupied, to stay safe and stay healthy. And then the objective is to be healthy, to get through this, to survive it, and to keep our business going. If that's the necessity, if that's what we're doing, or to keep our job, to think out of the box. So we're trying to get to our objective, our goal. So we change our thinking. We start thinking more rationally. We have a plan, because that's rational positivity. We have a plan, and therefore we will reach our goal and our objective. So I just wanted to share that with you. Stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. And again, like I said, just stay busy, stay preoccupied. Take it easy, everybody.